Final score today at the Levine Center. Queens ekes out a victory over Carson-Newman 72-70. And Coach Lundy, first, I wish I got the no time memo. Nobody gave me that. But second, you led by 18 in the first half, dwindles down to 9 at halftime. You never trail in this game and then ultimately pull it out by 2. You've said to me before, this time of the year, any conference game, I'll just take a victory. So I would imagine this is a good win in your eyes, is it?
Yeah, I think, obviously we don't walk away thinking we played very well. We turned it over 24 times against the zone. So, and I didn't think that our spirit was what it had been. So we talked about that in the locker room. It's a lesson we've got to learn. I'd rather learn it winning by 2 than losing. But I think they understand what happened here today, and we had chances to put this away in the first half, and just kept throwing them the ball, and kind of unnecessary and really sloppy and not typical of how we play.
It had all the makings of a blowout early on, but then we should think again, it is Carson-Newman, a top 3 team in the league, and a team that beat LMU earlier this year. You mentioned 24 turnovers. It just seems to me that there has to be something to improve upon because the game did tighten up. Is that what needs to be improved upon the most? What do you take away in that regard from this game?
It's a fine balance. I think that we're trying to make home run plays, and we're playing a little bit tight. We're not playing as free and what we like to talk about as clutter-free as we have played. So I think it goes back to our spirit and our focus. They had some great things to say amongst themselves after the game. I think it's something we can definitely clean up and learn from. And I know that's not exactly specific, but I don't think it's put somebody in a different spot kind of thing. It's just play clutter-free.
Now, if I'd have told you at the beginning of the game that Charles Clark would be limited to less than 10 points, Charles Clark finished with 7 total points, and Sawyer Williams would be held to 14, both of them well below their season averages. They average up near 20 a game, top 5 in the league. I'd imagine you'd be really happy. When you look at that, what do you see?
Well, we're fortunate that Clark didn't play much of the first half, but I thought Mike did an exceptional job on him in the second half. Took away his opportunities. He only got maybe 1 clean look. So Mike's taking a lot of pride in studying other teams' best perimeter player and being able to do that, and it's part of our part of what we do is we want to limit those guys. And then Camps and Hen I thought did a great job inside. Our help down was good against Sawyer Williams. Really, I can't complain about anything we did defensively. Holding them to 70, they shot 42%, and I think they lead the country in field goal percentage as a team. So that was fine. It's just the 24 turnovers. That's a point per turnover the way we calculate things. So if you add, if we turn over 9 times, that's another 15 points, and we're not talking about this game the same way. So I think it's more us. I'm proud of the way we guarded. We can always guard better, but we just got to get our spirit offensively back.
Walk me through the last possession. With everything that happened in this game, all the runs, it finishes with 16.2 seconds left. Carson-Newman has the ball, shot clock off, out of a timeout, trailing by 2. So obviously you have to defend. What'd you say to your team in the huddle during that timeout right before that play?
Well, we talked about we had tried to switch some common screens, and we said don't switch the common screen, stay with your guy. We switched the ball screens and the handoffs, and we did what we had been doing the whole time. We kept it out of Sawyer Williams' hands as best we could. Tried to limit Clark and put it in somebody else's hands, and I thought they did a good job with that. The ball came out. I thought Sawyer Williams was going to pick it up, and in that position he usually puts it in the basket. So some of it's luck, and but those guys gutted it out. 16 seconds, 1 stop. That's where you want to be.
Well, a win is a win. 19-1 on the season, and overall 13-1 in the SAC. I'd say that's pretty good, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Phil. The tie looks good.